Luis Arsamota is looking for a slice of luck. There was a recent break-in at one of his restaurants, but it's a surge in COVID-19 cases that's really shaken business.
Week of Christmas, we lost 60% of our business. The week of New Year, it was almost the same. And in the first week of January, we went down all the way to 70%.
As a result, he's had to cut payroll by scaling back staff shifts and reducing the restaurant's hours of operation. The timing of this wave in infections has been especially tough on the city's restaurants. As coronavirus cases rise in the city, more New Yorkers are opting to dine outdoors. Keeping staff and customers both safe and warm poses a twin challenge for restaurants. Earlier in the pandemic, outdoor dining became a lifeline for more than 12,000 of the city's restaurants when indoor capacity restrictions were in place. Those limitations have been replaced with an indoor vaccine mandate, but the outdoor dining structures have remained. But providing customers with an enjoyable alfresco experience can be difficult during the winter months.
If it's going to be 20 degrees at night, we're not going to open the section. And we're just going to have to take the loss for that. And I think most people at this point aren't as willing to be uncomfortable anymore because they feel like the end of the pandemic might be nearing a little bit. So they'd rather just sit it out and order takeout anyway.
New York Mayor Eric Adams has joined other city leaders across the US calling on the federal government to replenish the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, created to assist bars and restaurants impacted by the pandemic.
We need to keep fighting. We're a tough industry, but we also need support from government to ensure that as many of these businesses as possible and many of these jobs as possible are still here on the other side of this.
Clay Restaurant previously missed out on receiving money from the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, and its operators aren't optimistic that there's appetite in Washington to provide more financial support. Instead, those here are hoping a decline in coronavirus cases and warmer weather in the months ahead will provide a more palatable outlook for the industry. William Denzelo, CGTN, New York.